Welcome back. In today's tutorial, we'll break down the key differences between a single site and a multi-site in WordPress, along with the difference between multi-site types, subdirectory and subdomain. I'll also guide you step by step on how to convert a single site into a multi-site network using the subdirectory method. Let's dive right in. First, let's quickly review the differences between a single site and a multi-site in WordPress. Single site. This is the default setup for WordPress, where you manage just one site. All your posts, pages, and settings are specific to that one site. Multi-site. This is a feature that allows you to manage multiple sites from a single WordPress installation. It's especially useful for companies, schools, or blog networks that want to run several websites with the same core system. The main advantage of a multi-site setup is that it allows you to share plugins, themes, and even user accounts across multiple sites. Multi-site comes in two types: subdirectory and subdomain. So, let's look at the differences between these two setups. When setting up a multi-site, you have the option to use either subdirectories or subdomains. Subdirectory. This option adds each new site as a path within your domain. For example, if your main site is example.com, a subsite would be example.com site 1. This is simpler to set up as it doesn't require additional DNS configuration. Subdomain. This option creates separate subdomains for each site. For example, instead of example.com site1, it would be site1.example.com. This is useful if you want each site to appear more independent, but it requires some additional DNS configuration. The decision between subdirectory and subdomain often depends on your hosting setup and preference. Now that you understand the options, let's move on to converting a single site to a multi-site. As always, before making major changes, it's crucial to back up your site. You can use a plugin or manually backup through your hosting provider. Make sure you have both your files and database backed up before proceeding. Let's get started by enabling the multi-site feature in WordPress. First, we need to edit the wp-config.php file. Go to the root directory of your WordPress installation and open the wp-config.php file. Add this line of code just above the line that says, "That's all, stop editing, happy publishing." Define wp allow multi-site true. Save the file and refresh your WordPress dashboard. Now, you'll see a new network setup option under the Tools menu. Click on it. This is where you configure the type of multi-site you want to create. For this tutorial, we're going to choose subdirectories. This means each new site you create will be a subfolder of the main domain. If you want separate subdomains like newsite.example.com, you can select subdomain, but we're sticking with subdirectories for now. Once you've selected subdirectories, click Install. After clicking Install, WordPress will provide instructions on how to update your wp-config.php and .htaccess files. First, open your wp-config.php again and add the following lines. Next, we need to modify the .htaccess file with the provided code and replace the current. Save both files and refresh your WordPress dashboard. Now that your multi-site is set up using subdirectories, you will notice a new My Sites menu in the admin bar. This menu allows you to manage all the sites in your network. You can create new sites and decide which plugins and themes are available for the entire network. To add a new site, go to My Sites, Network Admin, Sites, and click Add New. You'll now see that every new site you create will follow the format example.com new site. This is where you manage everything related to your multi-site network. You can even set different administrators for each site if you want to give others control over specific sites. Plugins and themes can only be installed at the network level, but subsites can choose to enable or disable certain plugins and use any themes made available by the network. And that's it. We've successfully converted a single site to a multi-site using the subdirectory method. We also covered the differences between subdirectory and subdomain options. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. Thanks for watching.